Good morning, everyone. For the attentive listener, you can hear Miss Antonia Blom chanting out loud, living out loud, chanting out loud. Come to roll over towards your right side and bring yourselves up to come to sit. And it's a good day to think of Antonia, our dear 78-year-old friend, mother and grandmother of Svaha. She's in a critical condition in the hospital, for those of you who don't know. And she's in Switzerland, she's far away, but also very near. So, before we all sink into a depression, that's not what she would want, you know, the pink lady. And that's why I also wanted to start with a message that she sent me a week ago from Switzerland. And she said, yeah, I'm really enjoying fully. Enjoying to the max. Teaching chair yoga every morning at 8 o'clock. You can be proud of me. Hanuman is present. I have a beautiful room, fabulous view. The weather is divine. Big hug, love, I'm grateful. I'm grateful to you all. It's a miracle. Madam 78, traveling to Switzerland to teach yoga. It's an inspiration, right? To so many of us, to generations of Svaha yogis. Be inspired, don't be sad. Alright. And wish you all the best, no matter what turn it's going to take, right? Let's wish her light and love and a great journey. Because she's on a fabulous journey. Alright, there's the toilet. It's Indian style. So let's bring the hands in front of the heart and chant 3 times Om. Bring your hands down to your knees. The last sutra of the Yoga Sutras, Patanjali says, the supreme state of independence manifests while the gunas reabsorb themselves into Prakriti, having no more purpose to serve Purusha, the soul. Or, to look from another angle, the power of pure consciousness settles in its own pure nature. This is the last sutra. The power of pure consciousness settles in its own pure nature. It means that Purusha, having gotten its experiences completely cleaned, stops running around. It is happy in its own true nature. It is no longer seeking happiness and peace from outside, because it realizes it is happiness personified. Now, if we go all the way back to the very beginning of the sutras, the second one says, Yoga Chitta Vritti Nirodha. The restraint of the fluctuations of the mind stuff is yoga. And then the third says, Tada Drashtu Svarupe Vashtanam. Then the seer rests in its own state. The entire 4 books are the explanations of these 2 sutras. It's all about independence, becoming dependent inward, getting ultimately reabsorbed into oneself, into the one. Let's sing. Living out loud, chanting out loud. Bolo. Rama Bolo, Rama Bolo, 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 Ram. Rama Bolo, Rama Bolo, Bolo. Hanuman, Hanuman Bala, Hanuman Bala, 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 Ram. Hanuman Bala, Hanuman Bala, 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 Ram. Hanuman Bala, Hanuman Bala, 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 The Heart Sutra of the Buddhists is as follows. Avalokiteshvara, the Bodhisattva of compassion, doing deep meditation, clearly saw. Form is no other than emptiness. Emptiness is no other than form. Form is exactly emptiness. Emptiness exactly form. No birth, no death. Nothing is defiled, nothing is pure. Nothing can increase, nothing can decrease. No ignorance and no end to ignorance. No old age and death and no end to old age and death. No suffering, no craving, no extinction, no path, no wisdom, no attainment. Indeed, there is nothing to be attained. Far beyond upside-down views. At last, nirvana. Past, present, and future. Gate gate, parasamgate, bodhi, svaha. Anyone knows what svaha means, by the way, before we go any further? It's awfully silent. So here we are, we're practicing Svaha Yoga. Sacrifice. Yeah, it's kind of a good answer, but it's not what I'm looking for. Purification through fire. Yeah, we're doing it all. Yeah. And then what? And then if you've purified through the fire, then what? What happens? What? Liberation. And what did that mean? Svaha. I am one. I am one with the self, with the higher self. I am one with my real self, my eternal self. Never changes. I am the eternal witness. Boom. Let's open up the eyes and let's see if we can shake out the legs. Come off your blocks. Out. You know how, like, I wanted to talk first this morning about abhinivesha, one of the kleshas, of course, right, the fear of death. And I noticed that, come around on hands and knees. I noticed I biked on the street, outside, past somebody, and he sneezed. And I just like went, oh, you know, like, you're just so paranoid of like, you know, of everything. Abhinivesha. Alright, see if you can take your right knee up. So we're practicing it all as we speak. Inhaling, lifting, push your heel up. And exhale, bring your knee in and rounding the back. Inhaling deeply and coming high. And exhaling, bring your knee all the way in. And one more time, inhaling, stretch your arms, lift your chest, and exhale, see if you can kiss your right knee, or not, just do what you can. Alright, and then switch, taking your knee down, taking your left knee off the mat, inhaling, don't hang to one side, and exhale, bring your knee in, make it nice and smooth. Coming up on an inhale, don't frown. And exhale, bring it all in. One more time, inhaling. And exhaling, see if you can kiss your left knee. And then placing it back down. Curling the toes under. And inhale. Exhale, lifting up for down dog. Stretching out. Make yourself nice and long. Breathing deeply in through your nose and out. Inhaling and exhaling. And walking your hands back towards your feet. Bend your knees a little bit. Relax. Relax the head, the arms. And then slowly start rolling your way up. Coming up with your head last. And once you're standing up, let's turn open to this side of the room, bringing your feet a little bit wider than your hips are. And see if you can take your hands in front of the heart in Namaste. Ja, valt best meestal. Inhaling, hook your thumbs, and coming up. And exhaling, going forward, and release. To the left on an inhale for a nice big circle. And over to the other side. Exhaling and empty out, hanging down. Back to the right, and take your time, come up. And to the other side, exhaling and release. Inhale in the middle, going up. And exhaling, Namaste in front of the heart. One more. Inhaling deeply, make it slightly bigger. And exhaling, going forwards. And release. To the left, inhaling. And exhaling to the right. Do it with care, with love, love and awareness. Back to the right, inhaling, stretch your fingers up. And exhale to the other side. And hanging down. Inhaling in the middle, coming up. Press the feet down. And exhaling, Namaste. Alright, and take your hands down in the hips. See if you can give your legs a little shake. And let's see if we can then come to the front of the mat. And I don't know, I should just play Krishna Das probably today. Something like that. Hands in front of the heart. Inhaling, hook your thumbs, bend your knees and come up. Exhaling, going forward and down. Taking the right leg back, inhale. And step your left foot back, exhale, down dog. Inhale, feet hip width, and out. Inhaling. Exhale, make your legs active. 3, looking in. 4, and exhale, 5. Shoulders going forward, inhale. Exhale, lowering down to the mat. Point your feet, inhaling, press your hands and feet down, cobra, looking up. And exhaling, taking the head down. Moving back to all fours. And when you're ready, moving back up in down dog. Inhaling. And exhaling. Left foot going up and take it forward with a swing. Bring it more in between the hands if needed. And take the right foot forwards. Exhaling, folding down. Inhale, hook your thumbs, bend the knees, coming up. And exhaling, Namaste. Inhale deeply, beautiful arms. Exhale, forwards. Taking the left foot back. And then the right, exhale. Inhale, spreading the fingers. And out. Inhaling. And out. Inhaling. exhale. Shoulders going forward, inhale. Exhaling, lowering down, don't crash. Point the feet, inhale, pressing the inner hand down, lift your chest. And exhaling, coming back to the floor. Moving back to all fours, in a nice flow, going back up in a down dog. Inhale. And exhale. Right foot going up and take it forward in between the hands. And the left foot follows, exhaling, folding down. Inhale, hook your thumbs and come high. And exhaling, namaste in front of the heart. Inhaling, second round. Exhaling, uttanasana. Right foot going back, inhale. And left foot stepping back, exhale. Inhaling. And exhale. Taking your shoulders forwards, inhaling, pushing your heels back. Exhaling just above the mat. Inhaling, go over your toes, forward and up, knees are off the mat. And exhaling, lifting the hips. 1, looking in. 2, 3, 4, and exhaling, 5. Left foot coming up and forward with a swing, and the right foot follows, exhaling, folding down. Inhale, hook your thumbs and come high, energize. Exhaling, namaste. Inhaling deeply, make it bigger. Exhale, forward. Left foot back, and the right foot back, exhale. Inhaling, and exhale. Shoulders coming forwards, inhaling, exhaling, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhaling, come forward through the arms, and exhaling, lifting the hips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right leg coming up, bring it forwards in between the hands. And the left foot follows, exhaling, bring your hands more down if you can. Inhale, hook your thumbs, reach up and back. And exhaling, namaste. Inhaling, third round. Exhaling, going forwards. Let's bring the right leg back and bring your knee down. Point the foot. And when you're looking forwards, you can take your arms out and up. Come down a bit more with your hips. Inhaling. And exhale, beautiful hands uniting. Inhale. And out. Maybe you can look up, but you don't have to. One more breath. And out. Looking down, bring your hands out and back to the floor, and exhaling into down dog. Inhale, exhale. Taking your shoulders forwards, inhale, and exhaling just above the mat. Floating forward, inhaling, exhaling down dog. Inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, and out. Inhale deep, and out. Left foot coming up, and with the swing forwards, and the right foot follows. Exhaling, take your nose down. Inhale, hook your thumbs and come high. Exhaling, bringing the hands in front of the heart. One more, inhale. And exhaling. Left foot going back. En nee, die heb je net ook al gedaan. Nee, ik heb het net. Ik hou je in de gaten. Alright, everybody else, left leg back. Take your arms up. Inhale. And exhale. Bringing your hips a little bit more into it. Stretch your elbows. Esther, kijk eens of je je knie meer boven je voet kan krijgen. Ja. Dus niet je tenen naar voren lopen, je knie moet meer. Ja. One more in. And out. Looking down. Hands on the floor. And going back to down dog. Inhale. And out. Shoulders forwards. Inhale. Exhaling, Chaturanga. Inhale, forwards and up, look up. And exhaling, down dog, looking in. Breathe deeply in. And out. Inhale. And out. Inhale. Exhale. Bringing the right foot up and forwards in between the hands. And the left foot follows. Exhaling, folding down. Inhaling, hook your thumbs and come up all the way. And exhaling, bringing your hands in Namaste. And take your hands down in the hips. See if you can open up facing this side. And opening up for Prasarita Padottanasana. Toes moving in. Inhaling, lifting the heart. Look up. And exhaling, coming halfway forward and down. So not pushing your hips back. Bring the hands behind you. Interlace the fingers. Inhale, tighten the knees. And exhale, bringing yourselves a little bit more down. Inhale, lifting the arms, and exhaling, take them more forwards. The head coming in between your feet if you can. Inhaling, exhale, inhaling, and out. Inhale deeply. And out. Bring your hands back to the hips. And see if you can just keep your legs active. Inhale, exhale, coming all the way up to stand. Bend your knees, jump your feet back together. And come back to the front of the mat with a block maybe for Paravrita Trikonasana. And stepping your left foot behind the right first, line up your heels. Take your left arm high. Inhaling and exhaling, coming halfway forwards. Lifting the front knee. Inhale and exhale, bringing your hand on the outside of your foot down. Lifting from there and turning open, looking over the right arm. Inhaling, exhale, pushing your back heel down. Inhale, whoop, and out. Inhale, en out. Kom eens naar achter, Suus. Naar mijn hand toe. Nee, naar mijn hand toe. Naar mijn hand toe. Veel meer dus. Hier. Veel meer naar achter. Nog meer. looking down, swinging your left arm forwards and up. Let the right arm follow through, and bring your hands and feet back together. Other side. So place the block on the outside of your left foot, taking the right foot behind it. Line up your heels and take your right arm high. Inhaling and exhale, coming halfway forwards. Inhaling and exhaling, bringing your hand down on the outside of your foot, lifting in your chest, turning open and looking over the left shoulder. Inhaling, exhale, the arms in one line. 3, 4, and exhaling 5. Looking down. See if you can swing that right arm forwards and up. Let the left arm follow through and bring it all back together. Take the block out of the way. Ik wou net zeggen, leg je wel die bril erboven. Inhaling. Ja. Inhaling, bring your arms out and up. Exhaling, bring your hands down next to your feet. Inhaling, high on the fingers. Stepping back to down dog or jumping to chaturanga. Inhaling, go forwards, upward dog. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Inhaling, exhale 1. Inhaling, exhale 2. Inhaling, exhale 3. Inhaling, exhale 4. And look what I find here, right next to the stereo, a little card of Lord Hanuman. Ah, sweet. Alright. Let's bring the right foot up and forward in between the hands. Back heel turning down. Let's see if we can bring the arms up for Virabhadrasana 1. Inhaling. Exhale, bending the front knee. Inhaling, looking up and out. Inhaling. Exhale. One more deeply in, looking up. And exhale, opening up to Virabhadrasana 2. Inhaling and exhale, placing your left hand down on the back leg and looking up into your right. Inhaling, exhale, sliding a little deeper. Inhaling, exhale, stretch, make it feel good. Inhale and out. One more in and out. Bringing the arms back parallel. Straighten the front knee and stay. Inhale, moving forwards. And exhale, bringing the right hand on your shin or ankle. Left arm high. Inhaling. And exhale, Trikonasana. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Pressing the feet down, inhaling, lifting the arms, and exhaling, bending your knee. Inhaling, circle down. Exhaling to chaturanga. Inhaling, forward, up dog. Exhaling, down dog. Left side, whenever you're ready. Taking your left foot high and forward. Back heel down. Beautiful arms. like the two wings of yoga, steady practice and non-attachment. Uniting the hands, inhale, exhale, bending the front knee a little more. Inhale, and out. Inhale, and opening up, exhale, warrior two. Inhaling, and exhale, keeping the front knee down. Right hand on the back leg. Inhale and exhale, stretching that left side. Make it feel good. Inhale and out. Inhale. Exhale. Bringing the arms back parallel, straighten the front knee and stay. Inhaling, moving forwards, and exhale the left hand down on your leg, right arm coming up. Keep lifting that left knee. Inhale, exhale. Maybe go a little further with that left hand. Nice. Using the arms, inhale, coming up, and exhaling, bending your knee. Inhale, circle down. Exhaling to chaturanga. Flow forward, inhaling, up dog. Exhaling, down dog. And down dog changes, it becomes lighter, longer, more spacious. 3, 4, 5. Bend your knees. Inhale, hop forward. Exhale, folding down. With straight legs, come up. Inhale. And exhaling, namaste. Inhaling, circle your arms high. Exhaling, folding down. Inhale, up on the fingers. Exhale, jump or step back. Inhaling deeply. And exhaling. One breath. And out. Right leg swinging up and forward, back heel turning down, and circle your arms up for warrior one. Inhaling, exhale, inhale deep, exhale, opening up. Right hand on the inside of your foot, so your arm can push your knee a little bit out. Inhale, left arm going up more, and then looking up, stretch that left arm over your face, and keep looking under your arm at one point. One-pointed concentration, leading to meditation. Betsy, look at your front knee. So push it out more, Betsy. Yes, yes, to the wall. More, yes. Left hand going up in the hip, looking down. Right hand forward and out. Inhaling, exhaling, kick up the left leg. Keep your foot flexed up there. Turn open, and then look over your left arm. 2, 3, 4, 5. Bringing your left hand down, step back to down dog. It's Wednesday morning, don't do anything crazy, unless your name is Madam. Left leg, take it up and forward. Back heel turning down. Lift your arms. Inhaling and out. Inhale higher. and opening up, exhale. Left hand on the inside of your front foot. Don't be hanging in the front leg. Keep the right leg strong and take the right arm over your face forwards. 2, 3, 4. It's a world of difference, Betsy, with this. Take your right hand in the hip, looking down, left hand forward and out. Inhale, exhale, kick up the right leg. Turn open and lift your right arm. 2, flying high. 3, 4, and 5. Jai-ho. Looking down, right hand to the floor and back in down dog. Taking your shoulders forward. Inhale. Exhale to chaturanga. Inhaling up dog and exhaling down dog. Now let's see if we can bring the right foot up and forward in between the hands. Keep your left hand down on the floor. Push your back foot away and lift the right arm. Twist. Inhale. And out. Inhale. Exhale. Maybe one more breath. Take your hand back on the floor. Now let's do something fun. Bring your hands a little forward. Inhale. Exhale. Coming up with your back leg. Warrior 3. I said it was going to be fun. Hands in Namaste. Come up a little bit in the chest. Look down. And keep pushing your left heel away. And only if you feel happy and safe, take your arms forwards. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze the ears. Inhale. Exhale. Bending your knee, hands to the floor, and stepping back in down dog. How are you doing at home? Are you having fun yet? Left foot, take it up and forward. Right hand stays on the mat and twist, feels good. Bring yourself out. Keep pressing the back foot away. It's the same action that you need when your leg is up in the sky. Inhale and out. And bring your left hand to the floor. Your hands a little forward. Don't be too quick. Inhale, exhale, lift the right leg. And you can even look under and see if your leg is about hip level or hanging down. Lift your chest, look forward, hands in Namaste in front of the chest. Only if you feel safe, bring your arms forwards. And keep your chest parallel to the floor. Inhale. And out. Jai-ho. Bringing your hands down, bending your left knee, stepping back, down dog. Shoulders coming forward, inhale. Exhaling to chaturanga. Inhaling upward dog. Exhaling downward dog. 2. Okay, for those of you who are thinking by now, I'm having a hard time. Antonia at age 78 was just outdoing all of us. Doing like another bridge when everything else was just, So one more, shoulders forwards. Right hand in the middle, turn open, Vasisthasana. Flex the left foot on top of the right, take your left arm high. Look up, everything is involved. Your breath, And bringing your left hand down, moving back into a down dog. Inhale. And exhale. Shoulders forward. Don't think about it. Left hand under. And turn open. Flex the right foot on top of the left. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Take your hand down. Exhale to Chaturanga. Last one. Inhaling, upward facing. And exhaling, downward facing dog. Inhale. And exhale. And you just see the ramming on. But we're going to come to the floor with the right knee forward and out. So bring your right knee towards the right hand. Bring your back leg also down. Point the back foot. And don't lean over to the right side. You want to stay on your fingertips in the middle. And inhaling, looking up. And exhaling, coming forwards. And maybe bring your hands under your forehead first. Relax the shoulders. And whenever you feel good, take your arms all the way out. Inhaling. And exhale. Relax. Relax the tongue within the mouth. Patanjali explains in the Yoga Sutras, it is most important, the most essential, to know the difference between the permanent and the impermanent. The independence of the seer. Walk your hands slowly back up if they came forwards. And let's see if we can just tuck the left toes under, go back up into down dog. And then go for the other side, sliding your left knee forwards and out, with care of course. The right leg coming down, point the back foot. And then come a bit higher onto your fingertips. Inhaling, opening up the heart, the throat, and then going forward. Know the difference between the permanent and the impermanent. It is called viveka. Know the difference between the real and the unreal. If we could remember the basic truth, we would never face disappointments, nor get upset over the changes in form and name. In all of our experiences, all of our actions, all of our ups and downs, ask, am I tainted by this? Who am I? Who is happy? Who is unhappy? Aham Sakshi. I am the eternal witness. Walking your hands back up. And then let's go to the left bum. Don't go back into down dog. Bring your right leg with a nice swing forwards. Shake out your legs a little bit. And let's bring the right knee up. The left leg stays forwards. And bring your right knee out to the side for Janu Sirsasana. Arms coming high. Inhaling deeply. And exhaling, going forwards. Inhaling, keeping the front foot up. And exhaling, come a little bit further down. And lengthen the belly with every inhale. And exhale, come a little bit further We should realize we are completely different from the mind. We are eternally free, never bound. The cause of bandha, moksha, bondage and liberation is in our own minds. Two more breaths. Inhale and out. Inhaling and exhaling. And letting go of your foot, slowly coming up. Then pick the right knee up and bring your leg forward. Give it a little shake. And let's go for the other side also. Taking your left knee in, bring it out. Right foot staying active. And inhaling, coming up. Exhaling, going forwards. Inhaling, holding the front foot. And exhaling, come a little deeper. Not pushing or pulling. Just allowing the forward bend to happen. If we burn a finger, instead of saying, "Oh, I am burning," we should ask ourselves, who says I'm burning? Who feels the burn? The burn will become a nice object of meditation. When we are worried over a loss, we should ask, who is worried? Who knows I am worried? Along with the answer, the worry will go away. Aham Sakshi. I am the eternal witness. Come to your maximum. And slowly coming up. And bringing your left knee up, take your leg forwards, give it a little shake. Alright. And let's bring the buttocks a bit away from underneath. Keeping your feet flexed, keep them together, lifting the arms. Inhaling deeply and exhaling, coming forwards. And holding on to the outer feet, keep them towards you. Some of you maybe even interlacing the fingers behind your feet. Inhaling and exhale. See if you can go a little further. Relaxing the head. And making a bit more space on the inhale. And on the exhale, relax. And simply observe. Observe your feet. Observe what comes up in the mind. And keep letting go. Last night, in the middle of the night, I was watching on YouTube Ram Dass, his final wave. Ram Dass being one of the most foremost spiritual teachers of the last few decades, left his body a few months ago, and the last thing that he did in public, his last mantra, was not Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram as he was doing for decades. It was, I am loving awareness. And that's how he waved, very sweet and childlike, to the audience. I am loving awareness. It takes a lifetime of work to get to that point. To get rid of the ego, the drama of the persona. I am loving awareness. Last few breaths. Soften the shoulders, your whole attitude. Two more deep breaths. Inhaling and out. Inhale and out. Letting go of your feet and slowly coming up. With that kind of intensity, right, we should practice. Alright, bring your hands behind you. Sitaram. Bring your feet onto the floor. And we're going to come to tabletop. Open your fingers. Inhaling and exhaling, lifting the hips way up. Inhale and exhale, looking back. Inhale and out. Inhale and exhale. Alright, carefully bringing your hips back down to the floor. Feet together. Inhale, exhale, Navasana. Looking up. 2, 3. Who is this guy? 4 and 5. Alright, bending your knees. Come around onto hands and knees. And you're back in down dog before you know it. Right foot coming up and forward in between the hands. Keep practicing yoga and you can do two things at the same time. See? Alright. So the back heel is up and bringing your hands on top of your front knee. It's really easy. Left arm high. Inhaling and exhaling. Gaat die lekker, Esther? Hooking your arm on the outside of your knee. And we're gonna twist. So keep pushing, look down. Keep pushing that knee back over your foot. Oh, of your ankle, I should say. And then look back over your right shoulder. Inhale. And out. Inhale. And out. Looking down, hands on the mat, and back into a down dog. Other side. Left foot coming up and forwards. Back heel pushing away. Lift your hands up on the front knee. We're gonna take the right arm high, inhaling, and exhaling. Hook your arm on the outside of your knee. So first make sure that you don't push the knee back in. Then place your hands together. Try to touch your thumbs to the breastbone right in the middle. Inhale. Exhale. And push your right heel back. Mevrouw Meijboom. Ja, en dan val je er meteen uit. Leuk hè? Hands to the floor. Inhale. Exhaling, down dog. Doe ik allemaal met opzet. Shoulders forward. Inhale. Exhale to Chaturanga. Inhaling forward, up dog. Exhaling, and we're back in down dog. Shoulders going forwards. Inhale. And then lower yourselves down to the floor. Really? Oh yes. There is a God. Alright. Let's see if we can, let's bring the arms forwards actually. Let's bring the arms forwards. Let's have a little, like, brain wake-up call. Everybody here, arms forwards, lift your face, lift your chest, look in between your hands, so I know that you're not dead yet. Alright. Now lift your left arm and your right leg. Left arm, right leg. See how difficult that is? Helene, kijk eens omhoog. Ja. Ja, want anders is het zo depressing. Inhaling and exhaling. Switch. So now your right arm and your left leg is up. Okay, are we all there? Inhale, exhale, switch. And really use the hand and the foot on the floor. Inhale, exhale, switch. How long? Alright, both arms up, both legs up. 2, stay. 3, alright, let's swim then. And take your arms back, inhaling and exhaling, coming down. Right here to the floor for a well-deserved little rest. Notice the little breaks. Notice the little breaks in your life. The little gaps between two thoughts. Forehead down. Alright. Interlace the hands behind your butt. Press your feet down. Inhale. Exhale. Lift the chest only. So keep pushing your feet down into the mat. Your knees are off the floor. And let's see if we can take the hands away from the butt and move your arms a little bit further back. Inhale. And out. Inhale all the way up. And exhaling, coming down with your left ear. And release the arms. Rock your hips a little bit. Now let's see if we can bend the knees, grab hold of the ankles, and see if you can just first flex the feet. So push your heels up more, pull your toes back, take your chin on the mat. Inhaling and exhale. Let's come up together. 1, lifting high. 2, picking up. 4. And exhale, 5. Carefully coming down. And I think that's the right ear again. Take a deep breath in and out. Gandhi's favorite prayer. Ishvara Allah Tere Naam. Your names are many, but there's only one. Once more, let's bend the knees. Truth is one. Chin on the mat. Inhale. Here we go. Exhale, lifting up. 1. Lift your navel now. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Carefully coming down. Lekker was dat toch? And just roll over onto your backs, bending your knees. And so you can just make yourself come and prepare for bridge pose. Alright. So bridge pose. Well, you can see like many obstacles, of course, before you start on your bridge pose. Like, oh, I can't. You can also see opportunity instead of obstacles. Lift your hips. An opportunity to open up your whole body. And you don't need to come up for a full bridge. Just lift your hips first, bring the arms underneath you, interlace the fingers. Press your arms down, bring your chest closer to your chin. No panic. And then if you want to go further, bring your hands next to the ears. And here we go. Inhale, exhale, crown of the head on the floor. I'm with you. Inhale, we're in it together. Exhale, stretch your arms. So no peer pressure. If you can't stretch the arms, come back to the first position. And everybody who's up, try to stretch your arms a bit more. Keep your hips high. Breathe. Inhale and exhale. And slowly coming down, bringing the head in, upper back, middle back, lower back. And just shake your hands out a little. One more. Lift your hips. Bring your hands next to the ears. Inhale. Exhale, crown of the head. Step by step. Elbows in, Andrea. Elbows to your face. Yes. Coming up on an exhale. 1. 2. Kom je nou op je teen omhoog, Marjolein? May don't try to lift your heels. Walk your feet a little bit in. A little bit in. No? Towards you. Inhaling and exhaling, coming down. Nice. And just shake your hands out a little bit. And why not stick your legs up in the air? Shake your legs out a little bit. And then bend your knees, wrapping the right leg over your left leg. And getting the foot first behind the ankle or the calf. Then see if you can take your knees to the left side. With your left hand on top of your knees, turning open. Maybe scoop your butt a little bit to the other side, and when your knees are going, find the right notch for yourself, right? The right place where you're like, yeah. Relax. Close the eyes. When the fluctuations of the mind have stilled, when there are no more desires, when we have played our games, we're done, Purusha is done in the world, in the universe. And we graduate from university. When we know the basic truth, when we know ourselves, then the seer is resting in its own pure state. Take your knees up, unfolding the legs. And then go for the other side. Left over right. And getting your knees to the right side, scoop your butt to the left. Purusha no longer seeks happiness and peace from outside, because it realizes it is happiness personified. The state of samadhi cannot be expressed in words. The closest is maybe that it is of the nature of joy, Anand. It is pure consciousness, awareness, and truth. And truth is of all time, is everywhere. Coming up with your knees and shake out your legs a little bit. Bending your knees, making your way over towards the right side. And then using your left hand to come up. And see if you can just come up to sit. Oop. Bringing yourselves to the front or to the back of your mat. If you're in your moon days, just come and lay down already perhaps. And everyone else with the hands next to the hips, move your feet up and back first for Halasana, plow pose. And interlacing the fingers for a few breaths, being in plow pose, stretching the arms and the legs. And then placing your hands on your back, inhaling and exhaling, coming up. The Ishavasya Upanishad explains everything as the full, from which nothing can ever be separated, because everywhere is still a part of that full. The whole of this world, universe, the galaxies and stars are the total unfoldment of nature. And though it is in constant motion and transformation, with forms appearing and disappearing, nothing is ever lost from the total. The whole remains one. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. With straight legs, bring your feet slowly back behind you, tucking the toes under. Interlace the fingers, stretch your arms and legs. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And with your hands separating, you can bring your palms down and carefully rolling out from the upper back to your middle back and all the way down. And once you're back on the floor with your legs, with your feet, see if you can scoop back up to your mat. And let's finish with fit posture, Matsyasana. Tucking the head under, using the arms for this. Keep your feet active, your feet flexed. And look in between your eyebrows. Inhaling. Exhale. Inhaling. And out. Inhaling. Exhaling. Pressing your arms down, lift your head to look at your feet, and come and lay down. And just rock your head a little bit from side to side. And then bring your head to a neutral position. Close your eyes. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, floating on your back, being carried being carried by the earth, so you can let go, just for a bit, just for now. Deepen the breath. Wiggle the fingers, the toes, And then ever so gently, without opening your eyes, see if you can bend your knees and make your way over towards the right side. And bring yourselves carefully up to a seated posture. And find a good sitting posture for yourself, sitting on a block or a cushion. We'll sit for the famous 2 minutes of silence. So nothing to get all freaked out about. It's only 2 minutes. And besides, there's nothing to do, which is a tremendous relief. There's nothing to achieve. You can simply be as you are. Just don't move. Let your thoughts move. Let them move by like clouds. Awareness, being aware of it all. Thoughts, sounds, sensations. I am loving awareness. Bringing the hands in Namaste. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Bolo Sadguru Bhagavan Ki Jai. So I wish everyone to be happy today, to be at ease with wherever you are and whatever you're going to be doing. And Sitaram. I've said enough. All right. Friday is Kirtan, but I think it's full. But you never know. You can be in the waiting list. There's a waiting list these days for Kirtan. It's 2020. Anyways, have a gorgeous day, everyone. Enjoy. Nou, en je weet wie dit zou willen horen.
First I was afraid, stuck with eagle pride, with all my nutties clogged with rage and all my chakras tight.
Met een roze
I
pruik.
couldn't find my mullah band and fell down in chaturanga. I ate shawarma, had no idea about calm and dumb, and I got lost in time and space. I didn't know that here and now is the true happy place. I should have looked for my true self. I should have stopped my restless mind. If I had known for just 1 second that I'd be just made me blind. But then I walked through Svaha's door and kicked my ego out. 'Cause it's not welcome anymore. They made me explore my pelvic floor and helped me liberate my soul. They said love all. We are all part of a bigger whole, and that's a lie. The soul survives. Oh, we know how to love, the truth will stay alive. We've got many lives to live, we've got all our loves to give. Our man survives, we never die. Jai-ho. The handstand was quite tough not to fall apart. Carol and Cobra kicked the shit out of my closed up heart. I lost my balance and I slipped and cracked emotions out my hips. I used to cry, but now I keep my tapas high. And you see me, somebody new. I'm straight from fear and from illusion. Now I can see through. I chant the mantras and find peace with breathing out a full release. By repeating the word Om, in my heart I find my home. Empower more your pelvic floor. Lock all your bundles now. Fear chaturanga, got no more. Wake up the pineal gland and open up your third eye. Stare at a candle and all your knots will get untied. We'll go high, break down the lie. Oh, as long as we know how to love in bliss, we will all die. We've got many lives to live, we've got all our loves to give. Our man survives, we never die.